Alrighty. Now, this is going to be a little bit special of a reading. I will sometimes put my face on the screen. Sometimes I won't, so it'll change. It's just if I feel like it. So, we're going to start with everything in this reading is going to be based on reading. So, like literary type of reading. So, we have the literary tarot. Then we have Granny's postcards. And then we also have these regular playing cards, but they are a deck with all the authors from back in the olden day, like Little Women, authors of that kind of stuff, okay? So, and Edgar Allan Poe type stuff. So, we're going to just see what comes out. Again, cartomancy is what you call just reading regular playing cards. So, yeah, I do all of the above cartomancy, tarot, oracle, whatever, you name it. Let's just get right into it with the literary tarot. Okay. Here we go. We have the Four of Parchment. So this is Four of Parchment. Parchment is paper, if you didn't know. It's like the Four of Pentacles, basically. It's the exact equivalent in the regular tarot deck. Okay. Let's see. We're going to get a little bit more before we start delving into it. The lovers. I was gonna say the love letter. That's crazy. This is also strange because this is gonna be about Granny's postcards, literary stuff. So it's kind of running in tandem with that. I'm already getting one scenario out of the many. Okay. Are these called lilies of the valley? I can't recall, but I play Animal Crossing and I've seen that same like flower in there. If you can see it, it's way at the tippy top. See? So then we have a white rose, and then we have flowers being given to someone. So you know what's interesting? I'm just noticing that this man has a ring on. But from what I can see, she does not. Mm. Okay. And then on this card we have the depiction of like a Christmas Carol. What's it called? The Ghost of Christmas Past, Present, and Future. Those are all depicted on here with Mr. Scrooge himself. So it says present, past, and yet to come. So in the present moment, we have a masculine energy that seems to have it all or have a lot and be very maybe wealthy, abundant, or whatever you want to call it. But not only is the skeletons in their closet with chains on them, contracts, right? There's it's interesting to me how the ghost of Christmas past is the only one that's a ghost. Uh, so maybe this is definitely giving me. Well, what is this picture too as well? You know that's interesting, because this is a cloche. Like what you serve food in, but this right here is a UFO. So there's a lot going on in this picture. So I'm just getting this energy of like a man or a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a man necessarily. A masculine energy that is married or was married, right? And is very money driven. It's giving they care more about money. Uh, and in the past, this because this came first, right? So it's like in the future, I feel like they're going to be sorry. The white rose is usually indicative of an apology. So I feel like they're going to be giving an apology to the woman that they left behind or didn't consider or didn't put first because they were too busy focusing on greed and having more and more and more. So, again, take what resonates, okay? But this is also giving me the energy of a sneaky man that is married but also giving flowers to somebody else or a masculine. It doesn't have to be a man, it could just be a masculine. Let's get some more. Again, there's multiple scenarios, so I'm going to run them all and pretty much just mention it. Take what resonates. The Ace of Quills is equivalent to the Ace of Swords, which is, it stands for that's the truth. So, Sherlock Holmes being depicted is also interesting. So, and with the clock on the wall, it's like they're running out of time. With this moon in the back as well, they're running out of time when it comes to these secrets coming to light. And stop it. My cat is going crazy. But with the violin as well, I'm getting like, it's that energy from the world's smallest violin, like, oh, sad, like, oh, sad story, dude. But it's really not because it's their own doing. So, this is interesting. But yeah, time is running out. Secrets are going to come. Whatever's done in the dark will come to light. And I think they're contemplating that right now. I think they also understand that people are figuring them out because their true colors are obviously showing. So, you know, I feel like they feel, in a way, exposed or discovered, if that makes any sense. Let's get Granny's postcards. Actually, we'll get those right after we get this. I want to get cartomancy. I haven't done cartomancy in a minute on a general reading. Again, it's just reading regular playing cards, but the back of them, as you can see, it's like old school, like books that were around way back when, okay? And I'll utilize whatever's on the card itself to add to the reading. For example, this is the reason I wanted my face on the camera, because sometimes you gotta see my face and the reaction when I pull these cards. Bruh. And also, thanks to my lovely, dearest, most favorite reader and friend, Luca Red Tarot. That woman inspires me in so many ways, but she's who reminded me today to start using cartomancy again. I forgot to pull out the decks. So the Prince and the Pauper. The Prince and the Pauper is significant. It's coming out right near the first card, mind you. We have this king image, right? So we're already getting this... And then on the bottom it says, the mysterious stranger. Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, because it's Mark Twain, okay? So, yeah, we're definitely getting this energy of like a man of power or wealth, or a masculine of power and wealth. Women can also be in masculine energy as well, so don't take it literal when I say man or woman. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing on the cards. The mysterious stranger is crazy because it's giving me the energy that somebody that you may not know of or that didn't even know, they didn't know of. It's giving... It's like God is working through someone in order to expose this person and their wrongdoings and their secrets, okay? So it's like... not the third party where, oh, somebody's messing with somebody and they're already messing with somebody. Not that kind, but like the third party is in like somebody outside of the situation or outside of the group, somebody unrelated entirely is, again, God is working through them in order to bring to light, right, everything that was done in the dark. That is interesting. I love these cards. Whoa. One moment. Okay, we got... Oh, my dear God. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay, I almost cried when I got this card. Because it makes so much sense. Oh, my God. Okay. Twice told tales, okay? We'll also get into the meaning of these actual cards, like the 8 of clubs and the Ace of hearts. But first, let's just get off of the image itself and the words, what is adding to the read, okay? Nathaniel Hawthorne, and it says Twice Told Tales at the very top. The Scarlet Letter, okay? House of the Seven Gables, and The Wonder Book. Twice Told Tales stood out so hard because this is like, again, with the apology energy, and they're married and they're not, like courting a woman when they're already with somebody. This is like Twice Told Tales is giving the energy of like, yeah, I ran this game on my wife and now I'm running it on you type energy, okay? The Scarlet Letter, again, with these like love letters, like I said, it's like, oh, maybe that's what's gonna be exposed. One moment, hold on. Maybe that's what's gonna be exposed is the either the text, or it could be like a message like, oh, like messages that are like on Snapchat, I guess they like disappear and stuff like that. There's also other places that, what was that other thing people are using now? Notes, is it? I want to say it's Notes, where you can like share them and they disappear so people can't see. There's a lot of secret communication going on back and forth, and I feel like if it's not the person they're communicating with on the low, somebody around that person that they're communicating with is going to expose them, okay? Because maybe the person they're talking with is also married or with somebody, and that's why it has to be so secretive. So those secrets are going to come out. It feels almost like the energy of, oh, I'm cheating with this person, and their person that they're cheating on to be with me is going to expose me to my person, okay? That's what it's giving. It's giving Maury all over again. Like, because somebody's wondering, the Wonder Book, yeah, somebody's wondering, does their person know that they're doing that? Like, that's what I'm hearing. Ace of Quills, this is crazy. Somebody's definitely getting exposed for sure ski. Like, and if you're the person that's going to be told that somebody's cheating on you, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Whoa. Wow. Okay, whoa. That hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm sorry. Whoa. Bro. Oh my God. Okay. I can't make this up. Oh my God. This is spooky. I just got goosebumps. After all that I just said, right? And you remember I said, we have Sherlock Holmes, right? Somebody's investigating. Somebody is digging up the truth. Then we got the spy. The spy just came out. So somebody may be spying and finding out somebody's doing this, and they're going to tell on them, right? The Pathfinder, the Deer Slayer, and the Last of the Mohicans. Bruh, that's actually crazy as all hell. The Pathfinder, oh my God. Where there's a will, there's a way. The Pathfinder is also giving the energy of God himself. Like, when things are in the dark, they do come to light, right? When one door closes, another one opens. God is a path maker and a pathfinder. He will light the way for you. And that's what they mean by where there's a will, there's a way. You have a will, God will light the way. This is what I mean by orchestrating, divine orchestration on your behalf. Oh, this is so good. Oh my God, this is so good. My breath is just taken out of my chest. Ooh-wee. Oh my God. Okay. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Okay. Wow. Stumped. Oh, and 3 cards just came out. Oh my God. Okay. Wait. No, 4 cards came out. Ooh-wee. Ooh. Shut the front freaking door. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles is coming out to clarify this first column with the 4 of Parchment. Remember, this is like the Christmas past, present, and future. It's like the Scrooge energy. It's the Prince, kingly, I have money, power, wealth. I think I run things. I think I can do whatever I want, and nobody's going to say anything type of energy. Ace of Pentacles. This is interesting to me because it's going right hand in hand with like God dropping somebody or something in to the mix, like airdropping. I'm here. Now shut the. Okay, hold up. Wow. Okay. Ooh, this is different. This right here is, wow. This hit different. Okay. So this could be potentially either somebody is airdropping stuff to somebody in secrecy, or somebody is going to airdrop some proof about this masculine who is sneaking around or whatever, or doing ill intent things. Uh, Something about dropping in. It could be somebody dropping in, popping by. It could be airdropping a file or a photo to somebody. You know, you don't even have to. Some people might have experienced a thing where instead of somebody coming knocking on your door with the drama, because people are sometimes fearful of what the reaction, or if that person is ignorant and is going to stay with them no matter what they're doing to them, and they're like, oh, you trying to wreck my home and da 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 da. So somebody might feel more comfortable literally walking by their house and airdropping a file to their device anonymously. So again, take what resonates and leave the rest. Not everybody's going through this, but some people are. Here's where it gets so interesting to me. I can't decide. I think it's this way, because how it came out was like this. So there's, for once, we get two cards for the bottom to clarify, right? I'm going to scoot them up so you can see. So in the middle we have the King of Cups and the Two of Swords in reverse, okay? This is interesting because this is what they look like, but both of them are in reverse, mind you, okay? So we've got Two of Swords is indecisiveness and stuck in the middle of you, that type of energy, okay? And then we have the Knight of Cups, which is like again, like I said, literally, as you can see, courting, trying to impress another woman or someone, it could be a man, whatever, trying to impress somebody else when they're already with somebody, okay? Mind you, both in reverse. That's how we're getting that. Knight of Swords came out, okay? And as you can see, you can stand under my umbrella. That energy, okay? But it's also giving, Knight of Swords is also a bringer of truth. Like it could be again, somebody wanting to look out for you. It's that energy of a spy or somebody wanting to tell you what detective work they've been doing, what they've discovered, and feeling like you have the right to know, okay? That's literally what that is. Somebody wanting to bring you the truth, because the Ace of Quills is the Ace of Swords, which is the truth. Literally, it stands for the truth. So somebody wanting to come in and tell you the truth so that you're not in the dark about things and whatever's been kept from you, okay? Wow, this is literally so intriguing. I am baffled how good this came out. My God. You know what? I think this is more of a heads up message. Again, take what resonates. And also listen to your own intuition. Let you decide for yourself, okay? But yeah, this is the kind of stuff that when it comes out in a reading, in a personal read, that's when you know that you're like, if I've been feeling that, that's confirming for me, you know? But again, take what resonates and leave the rest, because not everybody's going through the same thing, right? But there are a lot of people who do experience similar things. Stand in truth. The truth hurts, but living a lie hurts worse, and it hurts longer, okay? So, yeah. And it's not about whether this person, oh, but they love me, or oh, they like me, they want me. It's not about that. It's about, like, if you prioritize them and they're like the apple of your eye, you should be the same to them, okay? Also, another interesting thing I didn't notice at first is this dog in the shadows under the moon. And that's definitely giving me the energy of what's done in the dark comes to light, right? And the shadows are howling So it's like, I'm hearing, what's that word? God, what's that word? It's when you expose something or, uh, God, I can't think of the word. I don't know why I'm thinking of bell ringer. It's not bell ringer. It's, well, it's basically just somebody who will call something out or bring it to truth, bring truth to light, and make sure it's known. I cannot recall the word. Why, I don't know. But if you think of it, put it in the comments. But also, if you guys want a personal reading, my prices are in the bio. They're very much so doable. There's options. Again, there's past, present, future reads. There's past life regression reads. There's also dream interpretation. And I do tap into some mediumship, but I'm not going to sit here and do a seance. Again, I will repeat it again. I don't just sit here and go, oh, we're going to get out a Ouija board, and no. None of that. If if ancestors or loved ones or God has a message, I'm just going to say it how I hear it, okay? Um but yeah, I try to keep the focus on you and whatever you need to hear. So, yeah, just comment. You have to like and subscribe, and then comment below, like I want a reading or something along those lines, so that I can comment the phone number for you to contact. Eventually, I will post the phone number, but for right now, I'm trying to just have people who are serious have access to me because, yeah, I don't need the extra. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I will catch you guys in the next reading. That was awesome.